Hello everyone. This will be our 13th video on how to integrate for asset management analysts multi-agent systems with AI to make their job easier.
Hi. Today, I would like us to go deeper into RFM analysis applied to our plants and facilities, especially how we can diagnose failures and manage breakdowns of our equipment. Could you explain me what this methodology is and how it is applied in our system?
RFM analysis, which in our case is interpreted as recency, frequency, and value, is a technique that allows us to evaluate plant performance in terms of incidents and failures. In essence, we analyze recency, how recent the last breakdown or failure was. Frequency, the number of breakdowns that have occurred in a given period. Monetary, the impact or cost associated with each failure.
Interesting. How does this translate into practice for our facilities?
The multi-agent system collects real-time and historical data on incidents at each plant. With RFM analysis, we can assign each facility a score or index that reflects its failure behavior. For example, a plant that has experienced several failures in the last few months and has had a high repair cost will receive a score that indicates a high risk or need for intervention. In addition, this analysis allows plants from different regions or operating categories to be compared to detect common patterns and establish global improvement strategies.
That would give us a very useful tool to prioritize interventions and plan preventive maintenance. Could you give me a practical example of how it would be applied?
Of course. Let's assume that Plant A has had a critical failure 2 weeks ago, high recency, has recorded 3 incidents in the last quarter, high frequency, and the repair cost has been high value. This combined analysis would indicate that Plant A needs an urgent overhaul and the implementation of preventive measures. In contrast, if Plant B has only a slight incidence in the last 6 months, its rate would be much lower and it could continue operations without immediate urgency. We could also detect patterns in certain types of recurring breakdowns and modify maintenance protocols accordingly.
That is very useful. By identifying these trends, we can act before a failure becomes a major problem. How is this analysis integrated into the multi-agent system?
The RFM analysis subagent is responsible for processing all incident and fault data. It uses machine learning algorithms to analyze historical and current patterns and assigns an RFM index to each plant. With these indexes, the system can generate reports and alerts that indicate which facilities require immediate attention, facilitating preventive maintenance planning and resource optimization. The system also allows customized settings so that we can modify thresholds and categories according to the particularities of each plant. For example, a plant operating in extreme conditions might have a different recency threshold compared to one working in a controlled environment.
I understand. So, this analysis not only helps to detect failures, but also serves as a basis for planning improvement actions and optimizing maintenance, right?
Correct. With RFM analysis, we can prioritize interventions in those plants that present a higher risk of recurring failures. Adjust preventive maintenance programs according to the criticality and economic impact of incidents. Identify trends and, based on them, implement improvements in operational processes and equipment management. Implement a more efficient allocation of human and material resources, ensuring that maintenance teams are available where they are needed. Analyze the effectiveness of preventive strategies and adjust action plans according to the results obtained.
And how are these results visualized so that the team can make quick and effective decisions?
The results of the RFM analysis are integrated into the reporting and visualization agent, which generates interactive dashboards. These dashboards display key indicators, such as the RFM index for each plant, comparative graphs and alerts for facilities exceeding certain critical thresholds. Thus, the maintenance and operations team can see at a glance which areas require immediate intervention. These dashboards also include predictive analytics and automatic recommendations, allowing maintenance managers to act more quickly and safely.
This allows us to be very proactive. The possibility of identifying and anticipating problems through these indexes is a great advance over traditional management.
With accurate and up-to-date data, we can not only react to incidents, but also anticipate them. This translates into greater operational efficiency, reduced downtime, and ultimately, optimized maintenance costs.
It is very clear to me. RFM analysis applied to our plants and facilities will help us diagnose failures and manage breakdowns in a more intelligent and preventive way.
I am convinced that this approach will enable you to significantly improve the reliability of your operations and optimize your maintenance resources.
Me gusta la idea. Me puedes dar el contacto de alguna persona para concretar los siguientes pasos para implementarlo dentro de nuestra empresa?
Of course you can. You can contact our expert Antonio Fresco Navacerrada via LinkedIn. He will guide you through the process and will be able to clarify any other doubts you may have. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to be more informed about how artificial intelligence can help to improve facility management.